Humble yourself, you bitch. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is about being humble. This is so weird, even though I'm fucking doing YouTube. Being humble. It's the most hardest thing that a human being has to do, I feel like. Because we love showing off. We love showing off. People love showing off. People love showing their achievements. So being humble is pretty hard. Even if you think you're humble, you're probably not as humble as you think. How do you get humble? Honestly, there's no way to get humble. You just gotta recognize, pretty much. Like, and I don't mean, like, it's okay to show off your achievements, don't get me wrong. I mean, like, you gotta be humble at situations where, like, you know this person does not have the same capacities as you, but you gotta tone it down. That's being humble. You're not trying to be someone different. You're not trying to, like, be like, oh, like, make them uncomfortable. It's to just respect what the person has. That's what being humble is. Because if you're not humble in life, we would be all assholes to everyone. So being humble really helps us. It actually also grounds us as human beings. Like, just imagine if, like, every celebrity was, like, not humble and was always showing off every little thing they have. We would legit hate them to the T. Like, obviously some of them we still go, ugh, like, they're always showing off, but some of them aren't. You gotta see, a lot of celebrities, some of them don't show off. They're just kind of like dressed like us, like normal people like us, and they live. But we also know people amongst us who are not humble. They'll look down on people who don't have the same things as us. I think one of the biggest things people don't realize is to never look down on other people because they don't have the same things. And you're probably asking, like, who the fuck in this fucking day and age looks down on people for not having money? You would be surprised. You'd be surprised how many people look down on you for not having what they have and not getting where you are in their lives. Because in their head, it's a no brainer. It's a no brainer. Like, how the fuck could you not have that? Because they got there. But they don't understand the other part, that not everybody is going to end up where you are, because that is not what they're destined for. Not everybody is supposed to be rich. I'm gonna say that right now. A lot of people think everybody's supposed to make money, but not everybody's supposed to be rich. Because if everybody's rich, who the fuck is rolling the economy? Who the fuck is working for us? When you get rich, what do you want to do? What's the first thing you want to do? You want people to work for you. Now, if every single person in this universe gets rich, who is gonna work for us? The world's gonna die. The world's gonna end. There will be no more food, no more nothing. The middle class, like, forget all the groceries. There's nothing. So in this lifetime, we need the middle class. We need the poor people, because without them, you couldn't get rich. Yeah, being rich, but no one really talks about it like that. Back to being humble. So some people don't understand being humble because in their head it's like, I've worked hard. Why would I not show off? Another reason we tell you to be humble is because, for those people that do that, it's because if you're religious or any type of spiritual, something called karma. Karma is real, guys. Another point, you need to be humble because you have to remember karma is real. If you're showing off to this person, being all ta-da-da, like, oh, look at me. Trust me, if they're protected spiritually and if they're loved well, or like karma is real around them, that shit gonna bite you back in the ass and you're just gonna look stupid. Like, if you have so much money and you're showing it off to the wrong people, and karma gets you in the ass, and then you have no more money, you know what you should have been? Humble. You should have been humble. You should have been hush hush and understand that what you have is a present. And you should have been grateful. One of the things that you should be, that will really help you be humble, is when you're grateful. Not a lot of people are grateful in this lifetime. They think that everything that they have is because of them. No. some things you have in your life, it is because of you. I do agree with that. Some things is because you worked hard for, but a lot of the stuff you get in your life is your luck. Luck is real. Guys, start believing about luck syndrome. Luck is real. Okay? Luck is real. You make your own luck. You have no idea, but you do it all the time. But yeah, no, like, be humble and don't be like an asshole about it. Don't be like, oh, but I've worked hard my whole life. I'm gonna do everything to show it off. You're allowed to show off, but you're not allowed to be obnoxious about it. Because trust me, when the universe rewards you, it will take it away as fast as it gives you. There's one thing that no one understands: the law of the universe. Universe is a nice thing, but if it sees you're overdoing stuff, they will take it away like there was nothing. Serious. Like, I know. Do you know sometimes you see celebrities and they lose their credentiality, they lose like everything they have, is because they fucked with the universe. The universe told them to be fucking humble, and they didn't. A place they went, they showed off to people, and then what happened to them? Fell off the face of the earth, became broke, became just like middle class people. And you wonder all the time what happened to these people. It's they did not fucking be grateful. Being grateful is the biggest thing of being humble. I'm sorry, but if you're an ungrateful motherfucker, humble yourself. That's all I gotta say. Another thing, be grateful for the people you have in your life, because they all bring something to you. Even the one you think that doesn't, they do. The one who doesn't bring you anything is always going to bring you the most when you need them, because they understand they're bringing nothing and they'll feel guilty about it. I'm serious. So be grateful for everything you have. Don't skimp on it. Don't be like, oh, like, even if it's like a piece of bread, be grateful for it, because you know what? There's someone out there that does not have that piece of bread that you have in your hands. Like, I'm grateful for everything I have. I'm grateful for the 50 subscribers I have, bro. Like, do I know if someone watches those videos? No. But hey, progress is progress. Also, another key to be humble is teaches you that you always need to succeed. If you're not humble at one point, what happens when you in your mind you think you're so successful and you're not humble anymore? You stop working, and that's how you also lose your credibility. Credibility. So you always gotta stay humble, or you're gonna lose your essence, your energy, what you put out, and what you are for this earth. Because think about it, the people or the celebrities that become uncredible are the ones that do too much all the time. That you're always like, okay, like at one point you're like, ugh, okay, like they're repeating the same shit. Like, why the fuck would I do that? It's because they're losing their credibility. They're too repetitive. They're being too much. Don't be too much. Again, that's why you gotta stay humble. Because when you stay humble, people always want to know what the fuck you're up to. Because well, that's the one thing that human beings have is curiosity. Alright? And when you're humble, it fucking pisses them off. Because in their head, it goes, if it was me, I would I would be doing this and this and this. That's why you don't have it. Because you would be doing this and this and this. But that person goes, okay, I have this, but I can do better. That's being humble. If you get stuff and you're like, thank you so much. But in your head, you're like, I gotta work harder. I gotta do better. That's being humble. That's getting where you wanna be. And that's about growing. Being humble makes you grow also. Say what you want, but being humble makes you grow because it teaches you so many forms of what the fuck. So it makes you grow, and you don't sit there and moan and whine about it. You just take it, and you're like, okay, this happened, but I can do better. So people, be humble, and also be humble in your relationships. Also, just because you're better than your partner or you think you're doing better than your partner, you don't gotta show it off. Because you know what? What makes you think they can't do better than you? They could. In your head, you're no way. Yes, they could. You have no idea how much of a better woman they can find and how much of a better man they can find. There's always better out there, guys. But we don't go seeing out there because you know why? Because the person we're with fulfills us. So be humble and be grateful for what you have. Especially if you treat your partner like shit because, oh, they're not like this, they're not like that. Humble yourself and look at yourself in the mirror and see, what the fuck am I offering? What the fuck am I giving? I only ask this of them. So, bills. Be grateful for what you have. I always say that to people who ask too much out of their partner or don't understand why their partners are not like that or not like their mothers. Honey, your mother birthed you. It's a different connection. That person loves you for different reasons. Your mother birthed you. Okay? It's a whole different connection. That person, you have to understand, your mother broke her vagina for you. She will love you like no one else in this earth. Okay? So stop comparing your wives, your girlfriends to your mothers. Because